The Bible is divided into two main parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. These two parts have significant differences in their concepts, teachings, and beliefs. The Old Testament, also known as the Hebrew Bible, is a collection of books written primarily in Hebrew and Aramaic. It comprises 39 books and is divided into four main sections: the Law, Torah, the historical books, the wisdom books, and the prophets. The Old Testament primarily focuses on the history of the Jewish people, their relationship with God, and the laws and commandments they were expected to follow. On the other hand, the New Testament is a collection of 27 books written in Greek. It primarily focuses on the life, teachings, and ministry of Jesus Christ, as well as the growth of the early Christian church. The New Testament is divided into four main sections: the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John; the Acts of the Apostles, the Epistles, letters written by various authors to early Christian communities, and the Book of Revelation. One of the key differences between the Old and New Testaments is the concept of God. In the Old Testament, God is often portrayed as a wrathful and vengeful deity, who punishes those who disobey his commandments. In contrast, the New Testament portrays God as a loving and merciful Father, who offers forgiveness and salvation to those who believe in Jesus Christ. Another significant difference between the two testaments is the role of Jesus Christ. While Jesus is referenced in the Old Testament as the coming Messiah, the New Testament focuses on his life, teachings, and sacrificial death on the cross as the ultimate atonement for the sins of humanity. The New Testament also emphasizes the belief in Jesus Christ as the path to salvation and eternal life. The Old Testament places a significant emphasis on the law and the commandments given to the Jewish people by God. The Ten Commandments, for example, outline the basic principles of Jewish ethics and morality. In the New Testament, Jesus' teachings focus on the principles of love, forgiveness, and grace, and emphasize the importance of faith over strict adherence to the law. Finally, the Old Testament focuses on the history and experiences of the Jewish people, while the New Testament focuses on the early Christian church and its growth and development. The Old Testament looks back at the covenant between God and the Jewish people, while the New Testament looks forward to the second coming of Christ and the establishment of God's kingdom on earth. In conclusion, the Old and New Testaments have significant differences in their concepts, teachings, and beliefs. While the Old Testament focuses on the history and laws of the Jewish people, the New Testament focuses on the life, teachings, and sacrificial death of Jesus Christ, and the growth of the early Christian church. The Old Testament emphasizes the importance of the law and the commandments, while the New Testament focuses on the principles of love, forgiveness, and faith in Jesus Christ. Please like and subscribe to the channel for new interesting videos.